Hey guys, it's Mrs. Blatchley coming to you as promised with the new vocab lesson that we're just going to dip our toes in. We're not going to go into this full force unless, we're out of school a little bit longer than expected. But I wanted to go over these colors and animals with you so you can hear how they sound and so that you can move forward with the packet I sent home in your folders. So I know you may feel silly, but I would like for you to repeat these words after me if you can, just so that you can kind of hear them come out of your mouth. So let's go. The color red is rouge. Rouge. Okay, so you kind of have to go get that R in the back of your throat. The color blue is bleu. Bleu. So this is what we call a cognate. A cognate is a word that will sound or look similar to the way we say it or spell it in English. So obviously, as you can see, the only thing we do is flip those two last vowels, and it sounds very similar to our English version, right? Blue and bleu. Yellow is jaune. Jaune. Green is vert. Vert. Okay, so again, here's that rule where the T is silent, right? We talked about quite a few times about how usually in a French word, the very last letter is silent. For purple, we actually have two different words, so you can use either one. The first one is mauve, mauve, and the other one is violet, violet. So violet is probably the one that's the easiest to make a connection with because we all know like violet is a shade of purple. Okay. All right. Ooh, some appeared here. The color pink is rose. Rose. Okay, and often students make the connection that roses can be pink. Again, right, it starts with an R, so you gotta go in the back of your throat to go get the R sound. Rose. Gray is gris. Gris. All right, so the S here is silent. For white, the color is blanc. Blanc. So here the letter C is silent, and the connection usually that comes to students' mind is right when there's a blank piece of paper, it's white, or blank mine is nothing. Okay. The color orange, probably the hardest of them all. Orange. All right, so it's spelled the same way that we spell it in English, and we say it just with a little French flair. Orange. The color black is noir. Noir. The color brown is brun. Brun. Okay, so again, the N is silent. So when you have a UN, it makes the like our number one, right? The sound combination. So brun. And then we have two colors. They're not really colors. They're more like, they're really metals. But a lot of times students will ask me what those colors are. So the color gold is or, or. And the color silver is argent. Argent. All right, so let's move on to our animals. So obviously there's a lot more animals than the ones you see here. We just kind of like take a look at just a few here. And you will notice, I will start here. So in front of these words, in front of our nouns, you're going to notice a little word, either le, la, or L apostrophe. And I'm sure it looks similar to what you saw in Spanish, right? It means the, and there are really four of them. And it's because just like in Spanish, in French, all of our nouns have a gender. Okay, they're either masculine or feminine nouns. And then we also have a the for plural, and we have a the for all our nouns that start with a vowel or an H. So I know it's crazy, right? 4 words for the, but that's just how we roll in French. So LE is for our masculine nouns. Now, that doesn't mean to say like we have female dogs, obviously. So the way the word for dog is in the feminine form would change a little bit, and we put LA in front of it. But for now, we're just gonna go with these general nouns and kind of like just keep them as is. All right. So repeat after me. The dog is le chien. Le chien. The cat is le chat. Le chat. Okay, so the T is silent. So bird, you'll see bird starts with a vowel. So instead of L-E, it's L apostrophe. Our little word for that is L apostrophe. And we have l'oiseau. L'oiseau. That is like one crazy word, guys. If you look, there is only one consonant in this word. All the other ones are all vowels. Isn't that crazy? The fish, le poisson. Le poisson. The pig, le cochon. Le cochon. The horse, le cheval. Le cheval. The rabbit, le lapin. Le lapin. All right, for the chicken, you see 2 appearing. Okay, so here's the deal. You see here for the first time we have a feminine the with LA. So le poulet is the chicken that you eat. So by fear of sounding morbid, le poulet is like the dead chicken that you would cook and, eat. La poule is the chicken that is alive. Okay. So la poule. La poule. And some people make a connection with this. Well, poultry is, what we refer to chickens as sometimes, poultry. Okay. The duck is le canard. Le canard. The sheep is le mouton. Le mouton. And I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but mutton is like sheep meat that you can eat. So some students had heard of it, some students have never heard of it. So I'm just putting it out there. The elephant. All right, so elephant is another noun that starts with a vowel. So just like l'oiseau right here, we had an L apostrophe. It's l'éléphant. L'éléphant. So again, that's a cognate, right? Because it sounds similar to our English word. It looks in the spelling form similar to our English word, right? We just added these accents to make the E sound like A, l'éléphant. Okay, another cognate here, the tiger, le tigre. Le tigre. All right, so we just went ahead and just switched those last 2 letters. The lion, le lion. Le lion. So it doesn't get any easier than that. It's the same spelling, just say it with a little French flair, right? Because if you remember, we say our I in French like I. So le lion. Okay. Usually the frog is people's favorite one to say. La grenouille. La grenouille. It's a fun one. And last but not least, we have our cow. And it's pronounced la vache. La vache. All right. So feel free to, come back to this video, practice saying them. If you happen to have a printer at home, which I don't expect you to do, but if you're bored and you're looking for stuff to do, you could always print these, make little flashcards, make yourself like one of those memory games that we've played in class before. So if not, get onto Quizlet and practice with them. You should have received via email the Quizlet link to this lesson. And again, you can work on the packet that I sent home. Now, that being said, I do realize that not everybody may have colored pencils or markers at home. So just if you can't get to that, you can at least label the animals in the packet. And we'll just do just do the best you can with what you've got, and don't worry, it's not going to count against you, okay? Feel free to drop me a line, either via email or by text. I gave you a phone number, or you can, call me if you're bored, whatever. I hope you're all doing well. I miss you guys so much. And yeah, be in touch.